Nithyananda, Swamiji beautifully narrates another instant. A sadhu want to give me a sannyas. Usually disciples themselves ask the master for sannyas. The initiation is into aestheticism. But in my case, a sadhu forced me to take sannyas. He was 96 years old and lived in Calcutta. I was staying at his place for 6 months. Every morning I used to bathe in Ganga at 4 a.m. and meditate till 7 p.m. I never used to move from the place of meditation. When he saw me doing this day in and day out, he was impressed and said I must take sannyas. I told him that I did not want sannyas and I only wanted enlightenment. He said that he was going to die soon anyway and that he would be last thing that he would want to happily do. I then told that the divine was arranging something for me and I agreed. He was not enlightened but he was a great tapasvi, someone who has practiced spiritual penance. He gives me the same name that Babaji uttered. Suddenly he gave me the name Paramahamsa Sri Nithyananda. Usually, according to the sannyas rule, the person initiating a person as a monk, a sannyasi, has to go through a few prescribed steps. He would first have to give what are termed the Brahmacharya Diksha, the first step in 4 evolutionary stage of first as a student, then as a householder, after that reinitiation, renunciate, and finally an ascetic. Only 3 days later, initiation into the brahmacharya at the very least, sannyas diksha is given. Normally it is much longer. 3 days after that, the special initiation of Paramahamsa lineage would be given. There would be 3 stages, so it should be the first. It should have been Brahmacharya Nithyananda, then initiated as Swami Nithyananda, provided with a stick, danda, water pot, and such accessories. Then finally Paramahamsa Sri Nithyananda. After dropping the danda, he somehow directly gave me Paramahamsa title straight away. When I asked him about it, he said that it simply came out of him. Then I realized with a shock that he gave me the very name that Babaji had called me by. So I feel that Babaji is the one who actually gave me the sannyas. He is our Guru Parampara. It traces to him in a way. I used to feel deeply connected to Kedarnath before sannyas. At that time, I did not know which lineage or parampara I would get initiated. Sannyas from. I thought I was an attribute from Shiva or Shiva's energy. But later on, I understood when I had sannyas from the Puri parampara, that is Kedarnath is the sacred location of my lineage or Kshetra, and that Lord Dakshinamurti is our Guru, Ganga is our river, God Chandramauleshwara our deity, Goddess Kamakshi in Kanchipuram is our deity, Tattvamasi are that. Thou art that. Tattvamasi. Anaham Brahmasmi. I am divine. Or Mahavakya spiritual principle. Paramahamsa is our Upanishad. Rig Veda is our scripture. The summary of our lineage is Dakshinamurti Kamakshi Ganga Nadi. Rig Veda Paramahamsa Tattvamasi Aham Brahmasmi. So beautifully Swamiji narrates all the Kshetra in one line. Thank you, Nithyananda.